I started work at the BBC and I worked my way up through being an executive assistant to being a production coordinator, then a researcher, and then I ended up specialising in developing science and history programmes for the BBC.
Well, I started off being a radio journalist in Sheffield for commercial radio, then I became a news producer for the BBC, then I became head of programmes for Central Television, and then I became controller of news in Granada, in Manchester.
My background is that I started as a film trailer maker in London, which was very exciting. Spent all my time watching films. And then I moved on to Channel 4 and ITV as a promo director. And then the BBC, where I had a lot of experience in trailers, marketing, promotion, and also worked on some series as well.
Well, I did a postgraduate diploma, so it was like almost an MA at the time. And I think it gives you a taste of the industry. I think you need to know from some experts and from your lecturers, really preparing you to go into the industry. Otherwise, I think you can go in there and flounder around. It's so fragmented now. It's not as traditional as it used to be in terms of career structure. And I think they will give you expert guidance as to how to get onto the career ladder.
I think any kind of education is really important and valuable if you want a career in the media, because general knowledge is really important. But in terms of specifically media degrees, we don't specify that people coming to work for us have to have a media degree. But having said that, there are so many elements that you can learn about in terms of craft skills like editing and camera work, but also understanding the grammar of television and media and being able to think about it critically.
Well, beyond their actual, if they've got technical skills, if they followed a technical course or creative ability, what's really going to set them apart are things like being professional. So that's being able to turn up on time to a meeting, to be professional during the meeting, having researched the person that they're going to meet, having questions to ask, so entering into a dialogue rather than and asking about the role rather than just being grateful for the opportunity, because you're a professional, so you want to make the decision whether it's the right job for you. It's also things like being polite, saying please and thank you, which a lot of people forget to do. And particularly at the beginning, it's just being able to and willing to kind of roll your sleeves up and get stuck in and do whatever it is that the job needs doing, and not be too precious about, or being too anxious to get to the top too soon, because actually learning the ropes along the way are really going to hold you in good stead once you do get higher up and you're having to manage people. It's going to make you a better leader.